right, so for lesson 8.5 today, we are going to be working on line plots, both creating them and then using them to answer problems for that data. So on this first slide, and you will have to go back and forth between the slides, on this first slide, what I want you to pay attention to here is that we're looking at envelopes heights. We are not going to be looking in this category right here for lengths at all. You will only be looking in this category for height, in this gray one for personal envelopes, and in this gray column for business size height envelopes. And you're going to find the data points there. So anything in gray is what you're going to plot. So if we look at this first one, it's 3.5. So if I come over here, okay, hang on a second. If I come over here and go to my next slide, I'm going to see that line plot here. So make sure you give it a title, okay? Something about the heights of the envelopes. You know that the envelopes are all measured in inches, so you would have to put your label down here. Now I want you to pay attention to in between each whole inch, in between like the 3 and the 4, the 4 and the 5, the 5 and the 6, there are 8 equal spots if you went all the way across. And so what that tells you is that these are divided into eighths. So this first one would be 3 and 1/8, 3 and 2/8, 3 and 3/8, 3 and 4/8, which is the same as 3.5. So 3.5 was the first one that we noticed. And so we would put an X right there above the 3.5. And then you're going to do all of that data like that. Now, keep in mind, you're going to have to go back and forth like this to find the data points, okay, and then to plot them. Once you have done all of the plotting, you're going to come over here to slide 3 and also to slide 4, and you're going to be answering some questions using your data that you plotted. What is the largest height? What is the smallest height? And that's numbers for the heights. That's the data points. These down here, 3 and 4, which one is stacked the most? That's going to be looking at the X's and then putting in the height for the ones with the most X's. So pay attention to that, and then you'll be able to use that line plot that you created to answer slides 3 and 4. If you need help, we'll work on that in our lesson.